Hey, this is Jay Nicholas, and I am going to talk about sorting feathers. So sorting and preparing to make your tying more efficient. And what I have here, we'll try to zoom in a little bit. I've got 3 packages of Schlappen feathers, and they're all labeled 5 to 7 inches. But you can see that the package of browns, they come from one end of the string, and these reds come from the other end of the string. They're usually about 4 feet long, and the short ones are on one end, the long ones are on the other. And so when you get these, it helps to look for the size of feather you're after. These here are saddle hackles. This is an ounce package, silver Dr. Blue, and again, these are probably from the long end of the string because they fill the bag completely. So let me show you what we're going to be doing here, and we'll see if we can zoom in a little bit. When you get these feathers, not all of these feathers are useful or usable. Some are just junk, and that's the nature of the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through, and I'm going to look at each feather and decide if it's useful or not. Now this one, I don't know if you can see that, it has a fairly thick center quill, and it's kind of ratty up here. That's not one of my favorites. This is very ratty. This one here is better. The center quill is slimmer, but it's still kind of ratty. I hope I'm going to find a good one here. No fluffy stuff and a very thick quill. Okay. Here we got a thin quill, and it's not ratty. It's got nice fluff. So I'm going to strip it like that, and I'm going to get my scissors. I'm going to trim it short and put this one aside. So this one isn't so hot. Let's find another good one here. This is a nice one. Slim quill, nice fluff at the base, so it goes in the good pile. So we're gonna cut here in a second, and I'm gonna sort through this package, and I'm gonna see how many good feathers I get. And when I'm finished, I'll store the good feathers in one of the slots in this box. So let's cut, and I'm going to go ahead and sort, and then we'll come back. Okay, so it's been close to an hour, and I've got the pile of these feathers sorted, and you can see here's my browns, here's black slender, here's black fluffy, silver Dr. Blue fluffy, silver Dr. Blue not fluffy, and red. The brown I had sorted into 2 different piles. This pile doesn't have much fluff, this does. So it's very interesting. I had the most waste in the silver Dr. Blue and the black. Had a lot of thick stems. The browns I forgot to focus. The browns had mostly slim stems, but they're very short feathers. These are kind of short feathers. These are much longer. Of course, these aren't Schlappen. These are saddles, but they'll still be useful to me. These are all pretty long, these red ones. Check out that pile of scrap. Now, yeah, it's conceivable. It's not just conceivable, it's likely. Look at how tall that pile is. I may be more selective, but even in the feathers that I've sorted out as being the good ones, I'm not going to be able to use them all. And these are just, as far as I'm concerned, junk. So the point of this is twofold. One, it's good to prepare your materials in advance. It'll make your tying faster. And the second point is be prepared to throw a lot of feathers out. You absolutely cannot tie really good flies with shoddy feathers. You've got to have the right feather for each purpose and each fly. Okay, hey, thanks for watching, and have fun when you're sorting. And here's a closing shot of these feathers that I've stashed away in this plastic box, so they are ready to go and organized when I start tying. And I hope you've had fun, and I hope you'll be able to join us for the next video.